Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan, the skeptical one.
I'm Erin the Believer.
And here we go. How about me scaring the crap out of you before we...
It was very rude. I was cutting with a very sharp knife. Did you see the knife?
Ooh, yes, it made it edgier, literally.
Yeah, so I'm cutting our limes as a good sister would. I was doing it for you.
Yeah, I watched you for a while.
Oh, that's super weird.
Well, I really wanted you just to happen to glance up and see me. I didn't want to have to knock.
Yeah.
But, you know, after like watching so many lime cuts, I was like, this is getting a little boring.
Oh, yeah. I pounded on the window. Made me jump. Rude.
Yeah. Well, I just did one knock and you looked right up at the door like, and then glanced over at the window. It was the exact reaction I wanted. And then it just jolted you. I was like, yes, got her. I wonder where my kids get all the pranking from.
Weird. I wonder if anything is connected here. You're also wearing like all black.
I know. I did it on purpose. No, I didn't.
You've also got a baklava on your head. No, I'm just kidding.
A baklava?
Baklava. Baklava.
Hold on.
We do this every time. We've talked about this before.
No, we have not.
Yes, we have.
Were we?
Baklava is a dessert, but
Well,
there's
yes. What did you call it?
baklava.
Baklava?
No, shoot, Megan, it's something. The little ski mask.
You're making... Oh, it's coming back to me now.
Yes,
Maybe it was
we've talked about it.
anchovy butter paste episode. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I've never heard of it.
Even
though we talked about it once, I still feel like I'm doubling down. I don't think I've ever heard that term.
You just agreed that you had.
I feel like I have not,
Oh
though.
my gosh, I'm looking it up. This is ridiculous.
Baklava. Okay.
Balaclava.
Balaclava. Who in the world thinks to say that? Why wouldn't you just say a ski mask?
Because it's more fun.
Balaclava.
I don't know. If
Baklava?
Balaclava.
Okay. Well, that's a word.
Yeah,
That is a word right there.
It's officially a word.
Yeah, I didn't have that on, but that would have been really some commitment if I did.
So I have joined a gym. This is my story to tell.
Oh, yeah. You looked a little rough. Was it today? Yesterday, getting out of the car.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that you saw me. I joined a gym, and all the times for the classes are stupid. They're at like early in the morning when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Or 5:30 or later when I'm making dinner or
Yeah.
ready to be lazy in bed.
That's their plan.
Well,
They're like, she can't eat. She just has to go to the gym.
oh, I thought you were like, their plan is so I won't go. But I'm like, because that's what's happening. I'm just not going.
It's a bad
It's
plan.
like, why would they want me to be a member and not use their gym? That doesn't seem helpful.
So you'll continue to be a member because you're like, oh my gosh, it's not working. I have to keep on
And then
keeping
they can
on.
just close down the building and no one would ever notice.
Yeah, there you go.
Ugh, evil.
Long Kong. Long Kong?
Long Kong.
my mouth, my
That sounded
tongue like
so weird.
Well, my tongue like stuck to the roof of my mouth because I had some salt up there from my. So I was like trying to get it off of there.
Salt
when
or
I said
peanut butter?
something happened. No, like I was trying to get the salt off with my tongue right before I said Long Kong. Long Kong. I can't say it right.
Why can't you say that?
Don't know, but it really was the first time.
You can
I
say
was doing something
balaclava,
weird.
but you can't say Long Kong.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a night.
Yeah. So anyways, I found a class that's at 4:30.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't care what it's for. I'll go to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was called Muscle Blast, which already made me nervous.
It's in the name, Erin.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyways, I go and I see, I'll, take out her name, Naomi. Remember Naomi?
No, is that
From-
Campbell?
No, from the
Judd?
Let me tell you,
Oh, okay.
from that retreat that we went on, that really nice lady who we played games with,
Yes.
who was so sweet.
Oh my gosh! Like, don't leave her name out. We'll give her she's amazing.
Oh, I know she's amazing, but I didn't. Okay, all right, fine. Naomi.
She doesn't need her permission to talk about wonderful things, and she was so funny.
She was so funny. Yeah. So, anyways, I ran into her, and then we were like talking for a bit. She said, "I didn't know you go here." I said, "Well, I just started. I'm going to do this class right now." And she's like, "I'm doing this class."
Oh,
So we go in together, and she's like, "Oh, she's also a JCPS teacher. She's real funny. You're going to love her. It's a really fun class." I was like,
nice.
"Great." We walk in. This other woman comes in, and she
Uh-oh.
goes, oh no, we have a sub. This woman is really hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, way to con me. Another long con, Naomi. I was ready for a fun class, and now I'm like scared. Accurately, I should have been scared. She was
no.
scary. She was so tough. It was just like, do as many reps of sumo squats and
Oh, what's a sumo squat?
it was awful. You like took weights and then you like went real down low with a squat and then
You're kind of making your face like a sumo wrestler.
yeah, well,
right
I
now.
felt like that's what you have to do.
Oh.
And then you like shot up with your weights in the air. You have to do those.
Well, that's just stupid.
But there were
That's
a bunch.
whoever needs to do that in life.
There were a bunch of different weird things like that, and then you had to just do it until the song ended. And she kept picking like 7-minute songs, and then between each big long song segment, you had to do 20 minutes, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds of sit-ups, and then 20 seconds of push-ups.
Wow.
We did that 3 different times.
Where was the rest?
There was no rest. There was no rest the whole time. And then one lady got up and left. And as soon as she left, she goes, I'm not for everybody. And then I was like, oh, she's going to mock me if I leave.
Oh, no.
I've got to stay. Oh, my gosh. We did these little things called Superman lifts
Oh.
that I thought that looked so easy, which was like you lay on your stomach and then you like
Yeah.
lift.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Listen, I've done them before. I've never been quite as round as I am right now. So when I lift my shoulders up, there's quite a lift.
You're so silly.
It was like a little beach ball. It looked ridiculous. I was like, oh my gosh.
You don't know what it looked like. You were in your own brain.
I'm telling
I
you.
bet it looked
there was a mirror.
adorable.
It looked it looked accurate to what I am telling you. But the good thing was everybody else was doing it. They couldn't see me.
Yeah, there you go.
So I didn't care. And
again, what's with the mirrors?
I don't know.
Are there really people who enjoy watching themselves
I don't
work
know.
out?
It's horrible. I don't like the mirrors at all.
Gosh, that's so strange to me.
Yeah, I tried to. Did I tell you about the stairs yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I walked out of that class like, oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Oh, you did try to tell me this, but you were also across the street. And I had like a toddler and like trying to get everybody out. And Miles, here's your story. He's like, what's wrong with Ann? Like he was so worried about you. I was like, I think she just exercised a lot and her body hurt. Something about stairs.
Yeah, well, I tried to walk down the stairs, which are like precarious.
Oh,
They're scary. They're scary stairs.
okay.
They're already like, it's upstairs to go to all the exercise classes.
As stairs often do.
Yeah.
They go up.
Shut up. And they were like cement stairs. They're scary looking stairs.
Yeah.
They're fine normally, but my legs were jello.
Oh, gosh.
And I took that first step
Oh,
and I
no.
almost fell down 2 flights of
Oh, my
cement
gosh.
stairs. I like had to catch myself with the railing. And then I had to hold on to the railing while I like wobbled down. It was horrible. So I was like, well, that really almost killed me. Way to go, Naomi, for really like conning me into this. And then today on my way out of the building, because I am walking ridiculously. I am so sore. Everything hurts. We have this little sub. I swear she's 104. She's the oldest little lady. I start walking down the stairs. I didn't realize she was right behind me. And she goes, girl, you and me both. Oh my gosh. Thanks. It was so embarrassing.
You don't know, Aaron. She could have just gone to muscle blast.
Yeah,
class
she might
the
have
night
been.
before.
She probably killed it too. She's tiny. She's a little spitball, but
Oh my gosh. Spitball. You mean a Spitfire? A Spitball.
been a spitfire.
A spitball is a mean thing to call. Swear it's our first beer. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That is funny. Yeah, to be a fly on the wall, to see all of those things.
I
I would have
know.
loved it. Like that just seems like, I don't know, like a sitcom or something.
No, it was a lot.
man. That is too funny.
But Naomi wants to get together and play euchre.
I was gonna say probably not exercising. again.
No, I'm gonna come back. She did. I brought up magnesium at some point because we were talking about it for some reason. And I said, oh yeah, I spray that on my feet. And she was like, well, tell me more about that. So I said, well, I'll just bring you some next week. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna look like I'm bringing you crystal meth. Like they're little white crystals. So I sent her a picture of it. I was like, okay, this is what I've got. I can bring some next week. It's gonna look like I'm giving you crystal meth. And then I sent that to her thinking, I've met this woman literally once. Like it was a long
Is
weekend.
are we at that point where we can joke about meth?
Right. And so then I wrote, I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know what crystal meth looks like. And then I put the laughing face. She laughed at it. Hopefully she believes me. She's like, what did I get myself into?
That's great.
So anyways,
Too funny.
that was my
well,
day
you
yesterday.
and Naomi have fun with your meth.
Yeah.
That'll be a great
And
time.
we'll all have fun with euchre.
I feel like meth might make you like really into, I don't know. what
Really
does it
good at
do?
exercise.
Yeah, I think it might. So I've heard. I really have only heard.
Truly.
Gosh, I really do need to clear that up because let me tell you what, today I got really, so I've discovered this thing about myself. I mean, I've kind of always known it, but now that I'm in the role that I'm in, it's really prominent. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to fix this. It's just not going to be able to be fixed.
Okay.
I can have the most stoic, professional face, tone, everything can be on point, except for my cheeks get bright red.
Oh no.
So like if I'm feeling any sort of emotion that I'm trying to like suppress down.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of frustration at whatever's happening, a little bit of embarrassment, whatever it is, my face I can keep my affect fine. It's all on point, except for I can feel my cheeks start to turn burning hot and bright red. It's so embarrassing. And it's so
weird.
like, it's so weird. I don't know why my emotions show
new?
up. No, it's kind of always been there. I think
Yeah.
that I just haven't noticed it as much now because I'm pretty much like on display, like
Yeah.
when I'm leading something or,
Yeah.
oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But it happened, was it today or yesterday? It happened when the person who is designated to our building from the Kentucky Department of Education
Yeah.
is in our building. And she starts telling me about how she has like an hour and a half drive every day to work. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like that's a long commute. She's like, oh, it is. And I, not at all thinking about our podcast, I say, oh, do you listen to podcasts? Totally about to recommend Criminal podcast, my go-to like recommendation.
For sure.
She's like, oh yeah, I heard you have a podcast. In fact, I've listened to it.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, oh my God, this is like the most professional woman I've ever met in my life. Ever. Like she wears little pearls every day.
Oh
Like
no.
professional woman. And I'm looking at her like I have to sit in meetings and explain. I mean, my face.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so silly. Don't listen to that podcast. I'm like, no, really, don't listen to
don't.
that podcast. And I said, my name is not associated with that podcast. My sister's name is for a reason. And she was like, oh, it was funny. It's cute. I feel like you guys have a good time. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
And
how
we talk
many?
about all the good times we have when we're like not like this is my fear.
Aaron, vibrators.
We've talked about vibrators.
We've talked about vibrators. We've talked about pot. Talked about anchovy butter paste. Talked about so many different things on here.
I know.
And this lady's like the head of everything.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Oh, my cheeks were on fire. And I could not get out of her office fast enough. So if you're listening, hey girl, hey, stop listening. Oh.
Yeah.
And who told her? I'm like, whoever told her is in trouble because there's no way she just like, did she? Do you think she did a little sleuthing? Like, who is in this building? Let me find them out. It's like Big Brother.
Oh, maybe. But the less fun kind, the like actual government kind.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like she kind of likes me otherwise, but good grief, my cheeks were on fire.
Oh, I bet. I won't say who this listener is because I don't want to blast that her kid goes to my school because I've definitely dropped that name before.
Okay.
Her kid goes to my school.
Okay.
And she has mentioned before how she'll just have me like this little girl who's in kindergarten loves our podcast. And I was like, no, you can't. You can't let her listen to that. She has no idea it's you. It's like, oh, I don't care.
Ooh.
And then she said, oh yeah, the other day I was driving one of her friends and the little girl said, that sounds like our art teacher.
No.
But she just was like, oh, no. I was like, no. You must turn these off.
Oh,
She was
my
like, oh, if it gets spicy, I turn it off. I'm like, okay.
It gets spicy a lot,
You
I
never
feel
know
like.
when we're going to drop something horrible.
I mean, I listened to last week's episode. I was like, Megan, clean up your act. And dropped like mother effer like 3 times.
Yeah, we're going to have to get aliases.
Golly, for real. That's
Yeah.
not even a joke. We should do that. And maybe a voiceover. such a good laugh. Because it really is true. We're going to have to do something.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Luckily-
I really hope I don't get fired.
Yeah, I
That's all
don't
can
aspire
say.
to be anything higher than this position, so
well.
I'm probably good.
I'm already there, so I'm like, sugar. Okay, see?
Oh, look at you.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Oh, man.
Are we back? You good?
Oh, yeah. I guess we have to do something now. Like, read stories and tell stories. Just like sitting here drinking, talking to Rue. Forgot we were here for a purpose. And that purpose is, I felt like I cut you off.
Well, you did, but then I was gonna let you just take it.
Nope. Go ahead. I felt bad.
Don't.
I felt bad I interrupted you.
I was gonna say, since I put you in an awkward sandwich last week,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you
I enjoyed that sandwich.
know what I made you read so much. I'm gonna let you have your pick, which will be first. You want to go first?
Well, yeah, you owe it to me because you tricked me on that.
I didn't trick you.
Oh, it was trickery. When I re-listened, I was like, yep. I see the trick she did.
I didn't. I was very clear. Also, speaking of last week where we talked about anchovy butter paste, I've had the most fun time reading everybody's comments because some people are like, oh my gosh, 15 milligrams. And some people are like, I took that at work. Like, what is wrong with you? It's like such a wide range. I'm like,
Oh, that's great.
What are numbers? It doesn't make sense to me. How can you take like 100
Oh, God.
and be upright? I don't understand.
I was not. I was on the ground.
Well, I'm saying the people who are like 15, which was a lot of people.
Yeah, the friend that I was with that just popped it in and took it and like sustained. And then the next day after I thought I was going to die, I watched her eat another one. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just watched you eat poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Charlie did yell at me. She sent me a text.
I saw like her response. I am yelling at you.
Oh, maybe it was on there. Maybe did I just fever dream that was directly to me?
At this point, social media, texting all blends together, doesn't it? So my story tonight is from Toby, she, her.
All right.
I remembered something from years ago and thought I would share and also get other people's thoughts. So this was a Reddit post, but I definitely asked Toby for permission. She gracefully gave me permission. So here we go.
Awesome.
Back when I was a freshman in college, probably around January of 2018, I would have the same dream every night for 3 months. Some nights I wouldn't have the dream, but I would still wake up the next day or in the middle of the night with the same feeling. The dream would go like this. I would wake up in my dream, lucid almost, but would be staring at myself. I wasn't in bed. In fact, I was in a completely gray world. No walls or floor to indicate a sense of where I was. But it felt empty, despite me laying in the middle, covered in whatever blanket I was sleeping in that night. So they're kind of like out of body looking at themselves.
But everything other than that themselves is gray?
It sounds like it.
Okay.
There would be a slow zoom at my figure, and suddenly it would shift to where I was, now in my body, with my eyes wide open. So it's like zoom, and then
like
my eyes are wide open.
Like in Breaking Dawn, where it zooms in on her eyes, and then it would come back, and she was now the vampire.
No one knows that.
So many people know that.
Here we go.
Okay.
Toby doesn't.
I bet
And
Toby
this is
does.
Toby's story.
I
So
bet
don't
Toby
interrupt Toby's story with Twilight.
Okay. Toby has a cool name. Cool people like Twilight. That's all I'm saying. Moving on.
I do like Toby's name. Okay. I would feel a presence behind me, laying down next to my own sleeping body as black hair creeped over my eyes.
Ew.
That was not my own hair.
Oh, I was about to ask what color Toby's hair was.
I guess not black. I had, yeah. If we just read what's in the parentheses, we could know exactly what Toby looks like. Okay. I had short brown curly hair at the time. As the hair covered my vision, that's so gross.
Give me cold chills.
I felt something or someone go close to my ear and whisper, this is awful. Turn around and I will kill you.
Shut up.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, I would have to do a threat assessment on that.
Yeah. There's no I wonder what this means.
Right. I wonder if this is a nice presence or it was a she. As she said, kill you. And yes, it was a creepy female voice. I would wake up and be staring at my wall.
Oh no. And then she has to turn around in order to live her life.
Oh my gosh. That's awful. Sleepwalking is so creepy to me. I've never done it. But
So she's out of bed?
well, she's staring at her wall.
Well, what if her bed's up against the wall?
That's true. I guess I'm picturing her standing. Well, let's find out. I don't know. We sit here and debate about it when it's probably written right here. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy though. I would wake up and be staring at my wall. I would also feel like the presence was still behind me, and
Ugh.
every time I turned around, there was nothing. But the way, yeah, so she must be laying in bed because that'd be really weird. If she's standing and just like continues to stand.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna turn around. I guess I'll have to keep
It's
standing.
very brave that she did eventually turn around.
That really is. Ooh. Okay, Toby, this was a real experience. I'm not telling you how to write your story, but it would be really creepy if you were out of bed and staring at the wall. So maybe, fabricate a little bit. It would be
No.
really, really scary. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that because then skeptics will call you out on that for sure. There was nothing, but the weight behind me seemed to lift off the bed as if turning around scared it off.
Oh,
I never was
gosh.
afraid of this woman. What? I feel like you should be,
turns
Toby.
out I am.
Yeah, we're all terrified. Hair? What about her hair?
Hair covering, other people's hair covering your face.
That's terrifying.
I don't care if that's my best friend.
Yeah,
That might be why I can't be a lesbian.
Oh,
Like
because
what if you woke up and hair was just all over your face?
I could handle it. It'd be
Yeah, I
fine.
probably could too.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Can't get over it.
Worth it. And I always, it just feels like such a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, it's okay. Love my husband. I never
mine's
was. Yeah, they're okay. They'll do. I never was afraid of this woman, and I always felt as if she was kind of protective of me. Well, why would you feel that way? She wanted to kill you.
Okay. Maybe there's another presence there.
Oh. But she said, I will kill you.
I know. Maybe she was talking to the other presence. Maybe. Okay.
Okay. Tell me.
Maybe there was a presence right behind Toby, and that one was scary, but it was looking at this other lady.
Ooh.
And she heard the lady behind her.
Oh, she's like
saying,
in a monster sandwich.
Yeah. She's a piece of bread.
Okay.
The scary one is the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Premium meat tank.
What do we say? We like sandwiches.
Yeah.
I think that's what this all boils
I'm
down
always
to.
hungry after for some
2
reason.
episodes in a row, we're talking about sandwiches.
Right. So then the scary meat in the middle,
Yeah.
and then the other nice piece of bread is like, you turn around towards Toby,
And
I will kill you.
Oh, she was protecting you.
That's the only way that makes sense.
Oh, I love a good protective meat. Oh, wait, no, she wasn't the meat. She was the bread.
Yeah, the meat's bad.
She must
We're
have been
vegetarian
sourdough.
here. Yeah, girl.
I thought you'd like that. At the time, I was also going through a very mentally abusive relationship.
Mm.
So this may have been a trigger, but the dream would always go the exact same way. Funny enough, after I broke up with this asshole a couple months later, I stopped having this dream and have not seen anything or felt her at all since then. But I always felt like I knew what she looked like. Long black hair, long white dress, and a bent neck. Oh, like the bent neck lady from the stories.
Okay. Oh, shoot. When did that show come out? Was it around 2018?
Mm-hmm. You know my debunk. This
Damn
was
it,
also before the hunt. Oh.
Oh, look at this. We
Toby.
should just keep reading.
Toby. Toby knew. It's like Toby and I, like we're already in sync. This was a Reddit post, but Toby already knew where I was going to go. This was also before the Haunting of the Hill House show, so that couldn't have influenced me. Did I have an attachment to a spirit of some sort, or was my mind just telling me to get out of this abusive relationship? Let me know what you guys think.
Okay, maybe if it wasn't a scary sandwich, maybe it's just that lady sounds very scary.
Yeah, that
and
lady
like
sounds
she's not trying to protect you,
terrifying.
unless she was like, I need to make her so uncomfortable all the time. Like I'm not going to give her any rest, so that she's like, I got to do something. Like I'm going to push her to a breaking point. So that she's like, I got to get out of this. Every way you're describing this woman sounds terrifying and not at all comforting. And I think you should have been afraid of her.
Oh,
You put your hair in front of my face.
ooh, we're fighting.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I don't think you can come back from that. Sorry.
No, get it out of my face. Ooh, in your mouth.
Oh,
Up your nose.
ugh.
No, thank you. Well, so what you're saying makes sense to me, except for replace the word spirit or ghost with your subconscious.
Yeah, I could see
So,
that.
and really, Toby kind of puts it out there as a possibility as well, which I appreciate because, that's to me like, I'm saying it could be this or this.
Yeah.
And I'm going, thank you. You made my job easier. But also, I do believe that it's the first one. I believe it's her subconscious. And I think that our mind goes into protective mode. And thank goodness. But that survival piece of us is so strong.
Yeah.
And it's so smart. It's like this separate thing from us that's like, we've got to protect you. And this is wrong.
Yeah.
And how can we get through to you? Because Lord knows we've all been in relationships where we're like, we know this is unhealthy.
Yeah.
But we stick in it for whatever reason. And so I'm just really glad that whatever it was, spirit or not, that she listened and got out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So good job, Toby.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
And
don't even know you, but listen, I am proud of you. That's hard. That is some hard shit to go through, and good for you.
yes. Oh man, and that was a creepy story.
Yeah, and the story was great. So also proud of that. Thanks for that good story, Toby. Proud of myself too for hustling and getting it.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
Oh, everybody
thank you.
did such a good job. I did
know,
nothing.
all the way around. So proud.
Okay, I am going to read a story from Beck, she, her.
Hey, Beck, get on in here.
I don't know what it is with all these cool names tonight.
Beck and Toby.
Beck and Toby. Oh my gosh, they should start a band that
They
does
really
not.
should, or a relationship. I mean, I don't know if they're.
Oh,
sorry. I'm
well-
just gonna throw it out there. We were matchmakers last time.
I think Beck's married.
Oh well, sorry, Toby.
Womp womp. Okay. Okay, so there's something. Sorry, I've realized how many times I said okay so quickly together, but hers says okay to start, and then I just got in my head. So there's something weird going on in my house. It's a 2016 build that I live in with my husband and 3-month-old daughter. I've always had a feeling in one of the hallways that I'm being watched. No big deal, heebie-jeebies, but I'm not bothered. I've also been waking up feeling as though someone is in the hallway, a different one, outside our bedroom door. I once saged the house and it made no difference. I'm not concerned it's a bad spirit. 3 times now, however, pictures have inexplicably come off the walls or shelves. One very secure drawing of me, my husband, and our now deceased dog fell off the wall and smashed whilst I was out one day. Like it had been pulled off the wall completely. It's back up, no further objections to it. Another time we woke up to a loud bang in the night. My husband got up to investigate, and a wedding canvas of my husband and I, 17 centimeters by 50 centimeters. I don't think she's from America.
Wow.
I'm trying
Oh.
to think of a ruler right now of how big 17 centimeters is.
Well,
They're little.
17 centimeters are always 17 centimeters, no matter
70
where you're at.
75 centimeters by 50 centimeters. No. I'm not saying centimeters are different where you're at. I'm just saying I would have said inches.
Units of measurement
Yeah.
and what they're called. The units of measurement stay the same, but what they're called, right?
No, she's just, I think, using the metric system. I'm trying to picture how big 75 centimeters is. This picture had come off of its hook that it was on by its string and fallen perfectly off the wall, landing on top of a 3x3 bottle wine rack. Didn't fall over, just perfectly perched on top of it.
Ooh.
The string was still intact and the hook was still in the wall. That's very interesting.
It is also a lot of measurement.
Right.
Like, I really feel like this could turn into a math problem at any second, a word problem.
I also really like that they were like, oh, I don't want to hurt the wine.
Yeah, gently,
I'm just
gently.
gonna-
That's
I'll just put it down so
wine.
carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was Jesus, that wine into water thing. Okay, it's back up again, and again, no further objections. So just like the other picture of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
This time, however, has annoyed me as it was in my daughter's room.
Mm.
I noticed about 6 weeks ago that 3 animal pictures on high shelves had somehow moved out of line. I figured the wall the shelf was on must vibrate a bit. I straightened them, and nothing
Why?
since.
Why?
I don't know, maybe they live like near a train track or something.
Okay.
Or, earth vibrations. Who knows?
Sure.
Maybe they share a wall and they have
Mhm.
vigorous lovemaking.
Oh, I'm
I
down
don't
for it.
know.
I'm definitely going to use that as a debunk, but I was like, I would like to know why.
Yeah, that part wasn't weird to me. I'm not even giving credit to that. This afternoon, we went out for dinner and came home and a framed A4 picture. I don't know what that means.
Again, there's going to be an equation at some point.
A4 picture of a bunny rabbit had somehow launched off the shelf, gone over the rocking chair below, and damaged a shelving unit
Whoa.
about 30 centimeters away.
So, whatever this is, loves wine, hates bunny rabbits. Hates them.
And shelving
Can't
units.
stand them.
So it's come off with force, but it's like damaged the shelf.
Damn.
And like went over, it didn't just fall down.
Mm-mm-mm.
It like launched forward. That's weird.
Rude.
The other night, my husband and I were watching TV, and he swore he saw an open DVD case start rocking. Then it stopped. I'm just confused at why the pictures and why such indescript ones. I'm starting to get a bit uncomfortable now. As a kid, I was very in tune with this stuff, but I'm not anymore. Help. Edit. I just realized one was our engagement photo, one was our wedding photo, and today is our wedding anniversary.
Ooh. I wonder if did today, like today meaning one of them fell today, or just I wrote the story today and it happened to be our wedding anniversary.
It doesn't say.
Okay, I don't know. I think that maybe it could be one of them was in the kids' room, right?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, and the kid lives in that room, right?
The kid is 3 months old.
Oh, I missed what time. I missed what the age. I feel like maybe Beck has a very advanced 3-year-old who can also rearrange furniture.
Ooh, that is impressive.
Is there a chance there's somebody A, doing something on purpose to mess with you in some way? B, someone who just really hates bunny rabbits and hates pictures of people? And why would they do that? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know why it's happening.
It makes me think of that show.
Sleepwalking.
Well, no,
What if somebody in the house is sleepwalking?
it's her and her husband. They both woke up to the loud bang, and then they found the picture. No, you're bad at this tonight.
What if the squatter was sleepwalking?
Well,
And
if it's a
I'm bad
squatter,
at it because I want to go to squatter. And every time I'm like, damn it, somebody, probably you, Danny, somebody is going to call me out for saying squatter again. If it's not Aaron, it'll be Angie. It'll be somebody who's going to say, oh, I bet it was a squatter. But that's what my mind goes to. It must be a human being doing this for some weird reason.
It makes me think of that show, the BBC version of Ghosts.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Superior one, where that one ghost is in love with her.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
I don't want you to be married.
I'm going to throw away this engagement photo. You don't need that. I'm going to throw away this wedding photo. We don't need that. You have a baby? What? No, we don't need that. You do need the baby. I'm not in agreeing with this ghost who clearly is in love with you.
That is the best show. If you've not seen it, it's so
good.
great.
I cannot watch the American version.
Yeah.
Why would they even make an American version?
I didn't even try. Didn't even try to watch it.
I didn't. I watched one episode and thought, nah, it's not for me.
It's so good.
Yeah. So anyways, you're haunted and I'm so sorry. And
really lock those doors up tight. Check the windows. Do all of those things.
You should definitely do all those things. But
flying
then also
squirrel. Could it have been a flying squirrel?
Well,
I mean,
that'd be
maybe.
a stretch.
I've never done that debunk. So we'll go with that.
We don't know where she lives, but
either a squatter or a flying squirrel.
one of those two things. Or a ghost. It could
I
be
mean,
a
in
ghost.
my mind, a ghost and flying squirrel are right there together.
Oh my gosh. Well, flying squirrels are proven to be real. So I'm pretty sure you just said you believe in ghosts.
Yeah, but their ability to lift up an entire picture frame.
I'm celebrating.
No.
Because you just said you believe in ghosts.
No. The ability of a flying squirrel and a ghost to do this, not going to happen.
Okay, but you are agreeing that a picture could not just come off the wall, off the string.
No,
perfectly
somebody
intact.
would need to do that.
Yeah, somebody would. Living or dead is the question.
Living is the answer.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Yep.
just think that the percentage of squatters is so much less than you like to believe.
So it might not be a squatter, but maybe it's somebody. I mean, people do really, really messed up weird things for no reason.
But like in the middle of the night, she's sleeping next to her husband.
Yeah. I mean, what was that show? I can't remember that show that, oh man, what was it? Where like the neighbor boy just snuck in their house just to watch them sleep.
Oh my gosh, that's
And
horrible.
I know it's awful, and I'm so sorry, Beck. You're brand new, but like that's where my mind goes. It goes to like someone doing something malicious for some reason. Like they're doing something calculated to mess with you. Why? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And it would be nicer if it were just a ghost.
Sorry.
It would be more pleasant to think it was just a spirit, but in my mind it is somebody messing with you.
Yikes. Well, get an alarm system and
Yeah,
some
cameras,
sage, extra
something.
sage.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe get a priest in there or
Yeah.
get
And if you already have all these things, you can also join our Facebook page so that you can then tell everybody, tell me specifically in front of everybody. We already have a camera. We've already saged. We've already done all these.
Yeah. And then join our Patreon. And then you can
Why did I throw sage in there? I feel like sage does nothing for the record.
I talked about sage.
Yeah, I know. But you said it. Then I said cameras. Anyway, my whole point is I'm tired.
I also just went, and didn't explain it, but my light just turned on. Like nobody else saw that happen.
So funny. We both reacted and did not say a word.
Everybody's like, what? Everybody, meaning Rue, because I'm sure she'll cut that.
Yeah. Well, it was the timing. It was right when I said, or a ghost or something like that. And then your light came on.
Mm-hmm.
And so Aaron takes that to be,
Now,
there must be a ghost living in that light bulb.
That light's pretty faulty. I'm aware of it.
Okay. But what makes you think it's faulty and not a ghost?
Because it is consistently faulty and with no message.
That you're tuning into.
Well,
look how the tables have turned. I just think that's funny that you just take that one right there is faulty, but everywhere else in your house is haunted.
I don't think everywhere else in my house is haunted.
Somebody back me up on this. I don't care who it is. I can throw out some names here, but y'all have heard it here.
There are some things in my house that feel a
You've
little
named
weird.
them. You get watched in the shower. People leave you. Spirits leave you messages in the shower.
Well,
But
listen,
that's just faulty
when
wiring.
you got
up
these
there.
kind of curves, you can't blame the spirit world. I get it.
I mean, who could? I mean, you really sold it with the beach ball talk earlier.
That's so funny. I really wish you could see it.
Oh, I pictured it. It's right here in my head.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And I love every curve of it.
Thank you. All right. Well, regardless of what it is, Beck, I mean, maybe get some cameras, but also I don't think it's a living person. But this is where we agree to disagree with Megan.
Yep, that's what ends up happening every episode.
That's right. Well, thank you guys for letting us read your stories. They were excellent. You both sound incredibly cool.
I know. What if they join?
That'd be great.
Like, you don't have to join anything, but what if you start listening?
Yeah. Just join our little community. We love
would
it.
Love it.
We also appreciate everybody who does join our community. If you would like to join them, come on our Facebook page or go.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I tried to skip something.
So sorry. I have gotten a couple fan favorites, and did you hear her just try to skip right over it like it was
so
nothing?
Sorry. I forgot.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry, Amber. Yeah, that's right. Amber, movie night Amber.
Movie Night Amber,
Movie
our
Night
newest
Amber.
Patreon.
And she was just going to skim right over you.
Oh, Amber just joined our Patreon.
Well, and I didn't even know that.
Oh, look at you.
I had just asked her because she came to movie night.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. So, I do my normal spiel, la 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 stuff. And then she says, "Oh my goodness, yes!" Exclamation point. I'm so excited. Thank you for choosing me. I absolutely adore your podcast and frequently find myself cackling out loud while listening to you guys. You are both so funny, down to earth, and relatable.
Aw.
I think it was the beach ball talk.
I know. I really feel like I
know.
should show y'all.
Yeah.
That's
Please
a $10
do.
tier. We're going to start a new tier. Watch Aaron work out.
Watch and then wobble down the stairs or roll down the stairs.
Oh
You
my
never know.
gosh.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
Man.
I recently joined Patreon and am so looking forward to another movie night.
Yay.
Us too, for sure. For my cause, I would like to bring attention to Maricopa Animal Care and Control. I adopted my best friend's Socks.
Oh, Socks.
That
That's
is the
so cute.
cutest
I bet
animal
it's a cat,
name.
though.
Maybe. Let's listen. Let's hope it's not.
Just kidding, Amber.
And we're just kidding, Melinda, too. I mean, all you cat lovers.
We have so
There's
many.
so many.
Paula,
I do feel like it's going to be a cat.
Paula loves cats.
It's got to be. Paula loves cats. So many cat lovers. Why do so many cat lovers like us?
I don't know.
Because they're like cats.
Cats.
When you don't like them, they like you. Oh, but we do love our cat lovers.
Yeah, and cats are kind of like witchy and vibey.
Oh, they are a little witchy. They're a little
Yeah.
something. Okay. I don't think we ever find out what Socks is.
It's a cat.
Kind of love it.
Cat vibes. It's cat vibes. I've
It could
never
be a
heard
puppy with little white paws.
Can't imagine a dog named Socks.
Okay. Okay, well, she adopted Socks.
And it's her best friend. So I'm sorry if it's a cat. I'm so happy that you're.
What if
best
it's a
friend.
hamster? What if we are so far off?
She's like, actually, it's a tortoise.
Now, that would be really weird. But no judgment. So she adopted Socks from there years ago. And though she is no longer Earthside,
Oh, I want to take back everything I just said.
but we're not going to because it was comedy gold.
Sure.
Well, it wasn't really gold. I'd say
like
more like
Chrome.
more like maybe like the
Gold-plated.
crystal meth, like the crystal meth rock.
Yeah.
That was what really magnesium.
actually magnesium. Yeah.
Okay, so it was like the magnesium of comedy.
It was gold plated comedy.
Kind of put you to sleep a little bit. I can't stop. Don't know what it is tonight. Okay, I am so sorry about Socks.
We are so sorry, Amber. Well, that does not sound genuine, but we
Hold on.
really are
No,
sorry.
No. Seriously, we are so sorry about Socks.
Absolutely.
I will always remember where she came from. The shelter does the best they can with what limited resources they have, and I truly believe they helped me adopt my favorite family member. Oh, it's so
Aw.
sweet. For that, and for all their hard work, I'd like to give them a shout out. Another cause that's important to me is Planned Parenthood, as they provide necessary care and sexual education to both men and women. Also, because women's rights matter.
Absolutely.
Yes, they do. Thank you again so much for reaching out to me. I still can't believe it. I screenshotted your message and sent it to Melinda to make sure I
Aw.
wasn't crazy.
Oh,
You're not crazy, Amber. We love you.
Yeah.
I am so happy to be a part of this wonderful community you ladies have built. I have a short, spooky story to share with you ladies at some point.
Yay.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Now's the point.
Absolutely. In fact, we're down to 1 for next week. So come on. Pressure is on.
Oh, my word.
Do it. I already have guesses as to how you will dissect this one, but this time I don't think you'll be able to blame an animal or a squatter. Damn it.
Yes.
I said squatter tonight, and it's a flying squirrel. Really gonna have. Okay, I changed my whole thing. It was carbon monoxide.
Oh, okay, got it. They
okay.
really hate carbon monoxide. Hates pictures.
They really does. I mean, it has this ability to like lift things.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wait, could it?
No, keep going.
Okay. I adore you ladies, and thank you again for choosing me. Can't wait for the next movie night. Oh, Amber, we love you.
Yes, we do. That's so sweet.
Yes, thank you for all of the very, very kind words.
Yeah, and you don't have to wait that long because if you're listening on Monday, then it's a movie night week.
There you go.
Not a movie
There you
night.
go.
It's a movie night week.
Mm-hmm. At Valentine. That's how you could celebrate Valentine's Day with us.
That's right. You have your
It's the
like,
day after Valentine's Day.
you have your little romantic night the night before, and then you hang out with us,
Mm-hmm.
where you're really looking forward to hanging out.
Yeah. I mean, you can fake it with them.
And you probably
real-
will.
Yeah. Who
Just
doesn't?
kidding. Just kidding.
Oh.
I've never heard of such a
Yeah,
thing.
No one
Do
would
people
that.
fake it? Weird. Anyways.
And then the real deal with us.
oh,
Oh, I really just meant like, you, okay. Anyway, move on.
okay. If you would like
That
to
is
join,
not a Patreon perk.
we're gonna have to add another tier.
Good grief. We're really going to that's going to be top tier.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's like $100 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Really, for $100 a month, I'd consider
I feel like
it.
that's so cheap. Doesn't take much.
I just need a full time editor, and we're close. We
Yep.
are now.
Yep.
Hold on. Last week I said 20. This week, I think we're at 8. No,
Damn.
no. 17.
Holy cow.
If we get 17 more, we got 3 Patreons this week.
Wow, that's
Actually,
awesome.
we got 2 Patreons.
I also really thought you meant we only need 8 more. And I was like, what?
No.
You did not tell me that many people joined.
No, 18.
Okay.
We got 2 new Patreons, and then Millie upped her, just like,
Millie.
I'm going to give you more.
We see you, Millie.
I know.
Thank you so
Girl,
much,
she's
Millie.
so cute. I love her.
I know.
And we love our new Patreons. Thank you.
Yes. And
Wonderful.
Danny like was waiting until our freeze was done.
Yeah. Danny upped his Patreon. Amber just joined, as you heard, and Marin, a celebrity.
Are you like you are because you sent me a message. You're like, Megan. Marin just joined.
Marin joined us. Oh my gosh.
And Marin, welcome.
It's cool. I didn't even. I was just like, oh, cool, Marin. That's how
Marin. She fangirled out.
That's how I was like, oh, that's cool. It's no big deal. Yeah, whatever. Great. So if you would like to join all these wonderful Patreons, you can find out that information at patreon.com or go to our website at myskepticalsister.com, where you can find out how to become a Patreon. You can find out our P.O. box. You can write your stories in there. You can get a sticker or a magnet if you're not ready to commit full time. If you do become a Patreon, there's $3 a month, gets you a sticker, a magnet, bonus content weekly, and $5 a month gets you all that, plus our movie night once a month. And you can also go to Buy Me a Coffee, which Mindy did. Bought us some coffees.
Damn. Now, just to make sure, you're not like buying yourself a bunch of coffee with this.
Oh, I thought that's what it was for.
Mhm.
No.
Every time I see it in our email, I'm like, is she just getting herself coffee? Because that bitch, this better be going towards Rue.
It is. It's all
Okay.
going towards Rue. Yes, please help us pay for her. And you are, and we're so, so grateful.
I bet everybody out there's like, gladly.
Right?
You
We've
two need to
heard.
be edited.
We've heard when Aaron does it, and it's not
No, I didn't mean what you did. I just meant like, whoa, it's just us.
great. Yes. You can also write us in directly at myskepticalsister@gmail.com. And you can follow us on our socials, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can rate, review, subscribe. That helps us so much. And, tell your friends. Melinda told Amber, and look at us now.
Here we go.
Besties.
She became a fan favorite, and we are now best friends.
That's right. All right. Well, we love you guys, and we're so thankful that you keep checking in with us. We'll talk to you next week.
A toodaloo.
La 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 la.
Okay, let me wet my whistle.
I hate that phrase.
It really is a gross phrase.
It is.
I mean, I get it. It's not gross when you think about it. Like you whistle with your mouth. But why does it make so gross? Like the wet is wet. I don't
know.
I don't know.
But we're professional tonight, Megan.
Yes.
Clean it
if
up.
nothing else. If nothing else. And try this again. Don't interrupt me.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Wouldn't
So-
dream. Megan.
Yep. That's what ends up happening.
That's what
That's